Hello my beautiful people and welcome to today's video. Today we're gonna do a little recipe. Some of you might know what it is and some of you might not. So this is gonna be a good little tip for those of you that wanna lose weight but still eat yummy food. So this is gonna be a recipe for a 1-carb waffle, and the carbs are actually gonna depend on what protein you use, but it's gonna have tons of protein, very little fat, and very little carbs, only 1 carb. So the protein that I'm using today, PE Science Select Protein. It only has 1 carb, 1.5 fat, and 24 grams of protein per serving. And then something else you'll need for the recipe is egg whites. You can also use a whole egg, but that's gonna up the fat percentage. It's really up to you. I use egg whites. It's just a little easier for me. And then a bowl, something to mix with. I like to use a little whisk, and then water. Or you can use cashew milk or regular milk. It all depends on your preference and what macros you're going for, or what you necessarily want to put in to make up your macros. If you know what I'm saying. So if you want a higher fat content, go ahead and add the full egg, add in the milk, and you're good to go. And you can also top this off with tons of stuff, as you'll see at the end of the video. So let's get started. So another thing I forgot to mention is that you'll also need baking powder. Not very much, but just a little bit. So what you're gonna wanna do first is add in your protein. And 1 serving of PE Science is 33.5 grams. My scale doesn't go to a half a gram, so I just go with 33. And you don't have to be completely precise with this unless you're prepping for a show or something like that. And then you zero out your scale again and add in 1 serving of egg whites or 1 egg. And then add in half a teaspoon of baking powder. And I like to add in some cinnamon, just for the anti-inflammatory properties, and it actually makes it taste pretty good. So just however much cinnamon you want, if you even put in cinnamon. And then you add in enough water to make it like a pancake mix consistency. I'll show you in a second. All right, so here's the consistency. It's not very runny. It still has a bit of thickness to it. You really want to be careful with the water because you can overdo it really quick. I think I might have added like 1 to 2 teaspoons of water. It's not very much at all. So then we're gonna head over to the waffle iron that's been heating up. All right, so this is the waffle iron I have. I bought it from Walmart. It's not like super fancy or anything like that, but it works just fine. So you open it up and give it a quick little spritz. I use canola oil because it has a higher smoke point. So it's actually really bad if you consume an oil that has been smoking. So you want to try and stay away from that. So I just spray that down, and a couple little spritzes like won't harm you. Then I fill the little wells about 3/4 of the way, because the egg whites and the baking soda is gonna make it rise like quite a bit. So you wanna be kind of careful with that. Then you just close it, and then this little green light right here is gonna tell me when it's ready. It says it's ready now, but it'll go off in a second and then tell me when it's ready. All right, so it says it's ready. I'm gonna open this up, and we got some delicious waffles. I forgot to grab a fork or something to grab it out of there. And then just repeat with the leftover. I'll probably get 1 more out of this. Actually, it might be like 1.5. Alright, we're just gonna let that cook and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so I've topped off my waffles with a little bit of peanut butter and some Walden Farm syrup and garnished it with a strawberry. And that's it. It's as easy as that. So I know this was short, sweet, and simple, but some days that's all you need. That's the kind of meal that you want to go to. I know there's like meal prepping and stuff like that, but some days you just want a cooked meal, but you don't want it to take too long. So this is my, well, not my recipe, but this is how I make protein waffles. And I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like always, be kind, keep grinding. Most of all, be you. Be a snowflake. Bye guys.